I'm Corinne.
I'm Thomas. Today we're going to talk about National Toothache Day.
Yeah, and you have a sore tooth, don't you?
Maybe for about the last year.
Well, I suggested that he wrap his head up in some gauze with an ice pack, but then...
I had a better suggestion, though.
I think you were going to take a shot of whiskey.
No, swish it around. I was not going to ingest it. Just swish it around. But yes, I have had a toothache, and it was weird when you... Like, oh, we're going to talk about toothaches today. I'm like, oh, yay, toothaches.
Yep. On February the 9th was actually the National Toothache Day. So I thought it would be good to talk a little bit about elder health care.
Oral care.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. It's a big thing. I used to, before we get too far into it, oral care is a major issue in every care facility that I've ever stepped foot into. I cannot tell you why, and sometimes I wish I had an answer. It really bothers me because I'm hoping every caregiver is brushing their teeth before they go to work, so I can never wrap my head around why they don't brush their residents' teeth. Something that was done in one of my buildings, they put something in the oral care boxes, like a prize in every oral care box. So then when all get-ups were done and beds were made, rooms were day ready. 10 o'clock in our building, rooms need to be day ready, bed made, call light, all the trash out. They'd go back through and check the oral care boxes. Well, you would have taken that prize if you brushed your residents' teeth.
Because I'd be bragging about it.
They'd come right to you. Corinne, you didn't open your oral care box this morning for Janet Thompson, let's say. And then they wanted to know why. So it's a big deal. So I'm glad that you're talking about good hygiene and oral care. The main thing, before I let Corinne talk, oral care stimulates the resident's mouth. They can taste better. They produce saliva. They don't have dry mouth as much. So it's not just for a smell, appearance thing.
Right.
Oral hygiene is important for so many reasons.
Yeah. One of the main reasons is, which you can cut down on heart diseases, stroke, pneumonia, diabetes, which that kind of, I was kind of aware of it, but the gum disease, if you develop this if I can pronounce it right, periodontal, I think.
I'm not sure how to say it.
But it cuts down on your body able to use the insulin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then dry mouth, as you mentioned, gum disease because the food is left on their teeth.
Of course, germs, food.
And you also mentioned dry mouth, and then you have root decay because the food is still on there. And then one other thing that I did not think about is if the dentures are not placed properly, the jaw will shift and cause problems in their eating.
It'll start, it's forming to how their teeth are placed in, and properly fitting dentures can cause so many issues. Pressure sores is another big one. And then people continue to put their dentures in. They may be doing all the proper hygiene, but they're not checking in their mouth to make sure there are no sores or openings. So that's another big thing. If you have a resident that has dentures, before you're putting them in, try to give a visual inspection of the roof of their mouth and the bottom of their mouth to make sure there are no sores that we're just covering up dark, not well-aired area, which is going to cause a lot of issues.
Right. And also, you could be sitting there assisting a resident with their meal, and they may sit there and just clamp their mouth down. It may be because they don't like what you're helping them eat, but it could also be their tooth, their gums or something could be bothering them.
Yeah.
If you go to give them something to drink and they kind of move away, it could be because the liquid is hot or the liquid is too cold for them.
I visit the dentist. Actually, it's not my favorite place to go, but I do because a nice smile is a great thing to have, and I don't ever want that to go away.
Yeah. And working with your residents that do have dentures are half of partial.
Partial, yes.
Make sure that you check that, because sometimes when the wires come out and around,
Mm-hmm.
that can also cause decay on the back of the teeth where they hooked. And one thing that I always did try to make sure of is if one of your residents have dentures, rinse them out after each meal. Medication could be caught up underneath there, food particles, especially bacon, anything that's sharp. Just make sure they rinse them out, and please take them out at nighttime. And make sure you clean them real good. Make sure that they are labeled where another resident
Yes,
doesn't get
please.
another, set of dentures and stuff. And hope your tooth starts feeling better.
So the recommendation I have is don't give any less attention to the oral hygiene of your residents than you do to yourself. It is important to their family. It is important to everyone, because you could cause long-term issues by neglecting oral hygiene on your residents.
Yeah, you can. So, make it fun. If there's any NAHCA leadership team out there watching our show, make a fun thing out of that. Give toothbrushes and toothpaste to your CNAs, and maybe put that little thought in their mind, hey, I need to go back and make sure my residents' teeth are clean and properly taken care of. So
I want to close this week. I have an idea.
okay.
So, thanks for watching. As always, subscribe to CNA-TV. And until next time, remember that teeth matter.
That's a good one.